So I've had an OnlyFans account for 1 full week now, and as a result, I thought that it was time that I share my experience as a sex worker. Now, before you dismiss my experiences, I would like to remind you that I am a sex worker. It's important that we listen to sex workers and add their experience to the collective pool of knowledge that sex workers have. By listening to the lived experience of sex workers, we can make sure that sex work as an occupation becomes safer and more acceptable. And as a sex worker, I'm adding my lived experience and saying, it was easy. What's everybody complaining about? I just roll around, take some pictures of myself, and now I've got 55 fans paying me $20 a month. Now I can hear what some of you are saying already. JREG, you're a cissexual white man who's had an OnlyFans account for 1 week. You're not a sex worker. To which I would say, really? More gatekeeping in the sex work community? Is that what we need more of? You know, it's people like you who are really holding us back as a society. I didn't know I was cultivating swerfs in this audience. However, being a sex worker did bring with it some negatives, and I think I should probably talk about them here. The biggest thing was the change in how people treated me once I decided to become a sex worker. My mainly left libertarian-leaning subreddit turned against me after that video, and as you can see, the like to dislike ratio on that video is very low. A lot of people were commenting very hurtful things. Of course, some supporters of my OnlyFans would call me things like slut and whore, and those things, you know, just come with the job, and I guess you've just got to accept that people are used to using degrading language towards sex workers. And a certain so-called leftist streamer by the name of Vsauce called me a whore and a slut. People like Michael from Vsauce are just making this community more toxic. Direct quote, he said, "Put those abs away, you harlot." He did subscribe to my OnlyFans after though, so all is forgiven.
Hello, Gregoire.
Hello, Mother.
How was your day?
Good, good.
You sound mischievous. What did you do with your day?
What if I put some naked pictures up on myself on OnlyFans?
I'll kill myself.
You mean you're not supportive of my career as a sex worker?
Not at all. Not if you're going to hell. Not at all.
Okay, alright, I won't do it, but
If you really think you're doing it, then you're possessed. I swear to God, you're possessed.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Mom. Even my own family rejected me. Here I was, announcing the start of my sex work career, and the people who should have been the most supportive of it ended up shunning me. At least Gilbert, a member of my OnlyFans who's paying me $20 a month to like stop watching porn and using like the channel as motivation to stop watching porn. At least he gets it. You guys should be ashamed of yourself for turning against a sex worker so transparently. I'm not gonna take it. Are you aware that sex workers are under threat right now? Do you know how difficult it is to be one? The shame, the guilt, the social pressure. People's perception of me really has changed ever since I've begun that OnlyFans. Maybe there was like another I don't know if there was another reason. But what would it say of me if I stopped being a sex worker just because people were shaming me because of it? Not to mention, I've already inspired other people to start OnlyFans of their own, which I assume they're also using to decry the evils of the porn industry. I'm gonna push on. I'm gonna keep being a sex worker, and I'm gonna show everybody the importance of sex work in our community.